So what they did was remove the authentic truth teller. And he was telling a lot of truth. Historical, biblical, political, governmental. He was sharing facts and data and truth. He was one of a kind. And I believe everybody with the exception of one know that you can't replace this man. He actually embodied his beliefs. You've seen it in every debate, in every college student that he spoke with, the way that he looked for and cared for his wife, the way he fought so hard for this country and for this country during the election. With every time he got on a platform, he was consistent, he was factual, he was truthful, he was honest. And they took him from us. And what they gave us in instead is a non-truth teller, a propagandist, one who is skillful with their words. It really gives me the vibes of President Barack Obama when he was in his first term. Very charismatic. And he was the king of doublespeak. Doublespeak tells you things you want to hear in a language, but it never really tells you anything. It dresses up, it also dresses up horror, but it says it in such a melodic or a very beautiful language that you're just like, oh my gosh. Or either it uses fancy words and a whole bunch of loopholes and turnarounds, but it really says nothing. Yeah, that's what this is giving. It's, I don't know, but I know. I think. Just asking questions, but knowing the power of what you're doing and acting as though you're somebody who you are not. It's sad because the authentic was then replaced by a counterfeit, a grifter, a liar, a deceiver. And unfortunately, we become thirsty for that. It's almost like, I guess the best example I could think off the cuff is when I used to drink cranberry juice. It was cranberry cocktail. And then someone said, well, you really should drink real cranberry juice, because of the medicinal properties that it has. And so I did. When I drank the real cranberry juice, it was tart. It was a little bitter. It didn't feel as good as the cocktail. The cocktail felt good. It sounded good. It looked like it. It smelled somewhat like it. But it was doctored. It wasn't true. See, the true was a little bitter. It didn't really appease what I wanted, but the cocktail, it did, as it was formulated in the lab. So who we choose to believe and what we choose to believe is always on us. But in each, it has consequence. Now I know that God said in his word that is revealed, that is written, he said, you would know them by their fruit. With Charlie Kirk, people wanted to seek God. People wanted to honor family. Men wanted to be men. Women wanted to be in their femininity. People wanted to take notice of what was really going on and get out of the matrix. But with the counterfeit, it's catch that pigeon. What's next? It's confusion. Within 60 days, we have almost a completely divided and destabilized conservative party. Christians are even confused. The Bible says that God is not the God of confusion. He also says that a house divided cannot stand. And there seems to be that there was, after his assassination, it seems to be that there was a straight line agenda plan that was executed in order to cause the division. So now we're left because we really like the cocktail juice. It doesn't have medicinal properties. It was formulated in a lab. But the real is what we need. But we would never have an appetite for what is true, what is truth, what is real, what is factual, what is concrete, what is life-bringing, what is good. We would never have an appetite for that as long as we're filling up on the complete opposite.